Cancers, welcome. This is a timeless general reading. So when it finds you, it is the time for it to find you. The message is general, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If the message does resonate with you, please hit that like button. It lets me know that the messages are getting to the right people. Feel free to comment anything you want down in the comments below. I always answer everybody. Would love to hear from you. I love to hear from my viewers. And you start out your energy here in the Ten of Discs, which is great. That talks about building the life that you want, the legacy you want to leave behind. So it looks like you are in that energy right now. And then you do have the Page of Cups. And in this deck, it always comes out as reflection. So you're reflecting on things right now. Let's see here. Cancer, please. Thank you. And it looks like you have a new opportunity coming in. So that might be actually what you're reflecting on and how you're planning on building this Ten of Discs if you haven't already built it. But usually the Ace of Discs is telling me that there's a new opportunity for you to build abundance in some way, whether that's a promotion at work, starting a new job. But it's usually, or going back to school can sometimes show up as the Ace of Discs here. The other thing that it can talk about inheritance or a new income of any kind, okay? So Cancer, please. Cancer, thank you. And then you do have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can often talk about competition or feeling the need to retreat away from conflict of some kind, or that you feel like you're in a conflict you can't win in a way, okay? Let's see here. And it looks like coming into this, you were in the past here, you were in the shaman mode, which is the hermit into the traditional deck, which talks about going inside yourself and looking for the answers, looking for the wisdom, okay? Taking that time to yourself to really contemplate the things for your life. And what else brought our Cancers up to here, please? Okay. That's too many cards. One card, please. Okay, well, your cards just want to pop. Okay, then you have the Warrior card, another major arcana, which is the Strength card in the traditional deck. And it talks about having a lot of inner courage as you face things. Let's see here. And you do have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups I always see as Prince Charming or Princess Charming, whichever you prefer. But it's not a fantasy kind of love. Like the feelings that they're offering in their cup of love, or the feelings you're offering someone else and taking the movement on, truly are there, and they truly are romantic, okay? Let's see. Where does this head Cancer in the future, please? Please show me where this heads Cancer. Thank you. So we do have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can talk a lot about thoughts, or new learning. It can also talk about people gossiping or like prying eyes, spying on you, stuff like that. Well, let's see where this leads. Okay, so we have the Three of Discs, which I do see as a dedication card, but I also see it as a team player card. It is kind of both. It's talking about being dedicated to what you're working on, but it's also talking about being dedicated to the team you're working with, okay? One more card, please, for Cancer. What happens right after this? Thank you. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're going to come in. The Queen of Swords, she's very honest. She lives her truth. That's just the way she just does. She's kind of a no BS kind of person. She lays it out on the table exactly as it is. And when she makes a decision, the decision is usually made. So it does look like you might be coming into a time where you're going to be speaking your truth or living your truth and making a decision on something. And it does look like you're going to dedicate yourself to something. And it could be something new here. And on the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, yeah, is a new journey. It's the Fool Man, or the Fool, the Green Man card in this deck. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. If this is I can see both love and career opportunity in this. I want to see where this is going to lead for you guys. And it might be both. You know, a lot of times when I do general readings, both of the things or several things, even your spiritual journey will come out in the cards. So let's see here. The shaman, please. All right, so there was a tower moment in your life where the foundation of your life changed. It might have changed very abruptly. That brought you into this, you know, kind of hermit mode where you had to do a lot of self, you know, a lot of going within yourself to think and find answers. But it looks like you had to have a lot of courage to do that. And it might have created a situation where you could have been worried about finances or struggling with finances. But the Five of Pentacles for me also represents a lack of mentality, so like a lack of something in your life. And it, as the warrior, it's saying, whatever you're lacking here, have the courage, you're going to overcome this. And this is in your past, so you may have already overcome that. Okay, so on this Knight of Cups, it is telling you to use temperance. So, you know, maybe take it a little bit slower, maintain some self-control, bring balance and harmony to the situation, okay? I do get the feeling like don't move too fast, okay? Like it's not necessarily that the cards are saying that, that's just, you know, don't move too fast. 10 of discs, please. The Empress. Yeah, you're heading to that 10 of discs, that Empress energy. You're going to birth into reality everything that you want. You are looking to do that. So what is this? Page of Cups here. You're working very hard on that too. Like this is important to you. This is something that you really want to build, this life that you want. Yeah, and you're reflecting on the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles talks about working very hard, but there's delayed success to it, okay? So don't get discouraged if right away it doesn't come, okay? This is still a success card. It is coming. It's just you need patience. So as you're doing that reflecting, you know, realize that it may need some patience here on your part to get it all the way to where you want it to be. And on the Ace of Discs, you do have the King of Cups. And we do have that Knight of Cups over here. I want one more card on this, please. The Page of Swords. Which you already have the Page of Swords over here. I do feel like this is more of a career opportunity here for you. But it may have to do with somebody that... it's either a job that you have where you have a lot of feeling involved in it. Or this could be a person who comes from abundance. Maybe he or she, you know, already has abundance and, you know, and love. And this isn't, you know, but it's got you caught up in your thoughts somehow. Because I really do feel like you're that Empress energy here. And I do feel like this Knight of Cups and this King of Cups is somebody coming in. Maybe this is somebody that you work with. This could very well be somebody that you work with or who is giving you a new opportunity. But somewhere in here, somehow finances and love seem to be intertwined a little bit. Let's see here. What is the Seven of Swords, please? What is the Seven of Swords? Thank you. And we do have the Three of Wands here and the Justice card. So with the Three of Wands is talking about... you know, teamwork and expansion. So I do wonder if this is like a team, someone who's on a team. Like I am getting for some of you, this is somebody at work. Like you might have started a relationship with somebody you work with. Okay, that might not apply to all of you, but to some of you, there is an intertwining of the person you have interest for and your work. All right, and he may be on a team that you work in. But anyways, justice is going to be served on all this. Whatever whatever conflict is arising, which may be in that team at work, you know, there's going to be justice on that. I'm not quite putting my finger on how. Let's keep reading. Queen of Swords, please. Usually as I go along longer, more and more comes out. So let's see here. Queen of Swords, please. Too many cards. Queen of Swords, please. The King of Pentacles. I'm getting that same energy that this is somehow linked to work, but that isn't you. I feel like this is you and this is them. And I do feel like there's a relationship involved in this. Let me see. The moon, the sun, yeah, the lovers. All right. I do feel like the person that you have feelings and movement. Okay, so this is probably not going to apply to a lot of people. This is probably going to be one of my readings where it applies to less people. But in a vague sense, it could apply to more people. But there are a certain number of you who, in your work dedication, you know, you might have had to keep secrets about a romantic relationship that you have, but there's also success here. There's illumination, there's success. So this may have come out into the open. Either way, it looks like you two are going to be together here. Let's see, what is the Page of Swords? Page of Swords, please. And you have the High Priest. And in this deck, the High Priest is the Hierophant, which talks about, again, expectations, conformity, traditions. And I do feel like maybe you guys are breaking some expectations here at work. Okay? But I think it's going to end up okay because somebody's got a new opportunity coming in. There's still going to be this Ten of Discs to build. I do not see either thing coming to an end. You know, but this Tower moment, maybe it might be when you two started meeting and, you know, all this started movement together. It might have gotten you scared about money but it's asking you to have a lot of courage here. Use temperance, use self-control. You are reflecting on this because that Ten of Discs is very important to you. So is, you know, the opportunities that you have. But yeah, this is probably not going to apply to very many people. I can see that. But overall, if this was, you know, a more general reading, I would say on the love front, everything looks very good. Okay, it's a very dedicated love. On the work front, you have a lot of opportunities for abundance here. Okay, for those of you where those two things are intertwined together, it's going to work out. I can't quite put my finger on how, but it is going to work out. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Wheel. And the Wheel talks about good fortune, a turning point, and luck. Yeah, and I kind of see that. It's whatever is going on, it's going to turn out okay. All right? And I don't see anything overly bad other than this Tower here in the past. Like, everything else is fairly good. This is, you know, like, everything coming in is actually good. I think there's a confusion on the things being intertwined. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Yeah, see, it's telling you you are swift and smart. There's solutions to this problem. Listen to your gut and still be open to that romance. So I don't think this is a romance that you should end. I don't. All right, Cancers. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading helped you. Let me know if this resonated with you. If this is your reading, please claim it down in the comments below. If this does resonate with you, hit that like button. And until we meet again.